Well, he was once the most powerful man in Illinois politics, and today jury selection begins for the federal corruption trial of former Illinois House Speaker Mike Madigan. To walk us through that process today and talk about what's ahead, we are joined now by CBS News Chicago legal analyst Irv Miller. Good morning, Irv.
Good morning.
How difficult will it be for the legal teams and the judge to seat a jury, considering, the former speaker is pretty well known in the state?
It's going to be difficult, but because he is such a high-profile person and has been in the news for decades, frankly. But this is not just going to be a Chicago jury or a Cook County jury. It's also the surrounding collar counties. So I think with the Chicago jurors, it may be difficult because they know of it, may have formed an opinion. You don't want jurors that have already formed an opinion, whether it's good or bad. But you also have these people that may not have heard of him before, and we're back to square one with them.
Is it unusual to try to, seat jurors from all of these counties or in a federal trial, or is this typical?
Oh, it's typical. That's the way it works, because this is not 26 in California.
Right.
It's the Northern District of Illinois, so it basically encompasses the northeast region of the state of Illinois where the jury pool comes from.
How long do you think it's going to take to seat a jury? Several days?
It depends. When it comes to jurors, I'm always wrong. I either pick the time wrong, or the good jurors versus the bad jurors, or which ones vote guilty and which ones vote. Believe me, it's an art and not a science. So some things a lot of people could know Madigan, have an opinion, and then they may have to call additional jurors in to fill the jury pool.
When are opening statements expected to take place, and what are your thoughts on what we're going to hear? Well,
next week, because the judge said basically this week to do the jury selection, whether it takes 2 days or 4 days. But I think the opening statements are going to be interesting, because you never know, as a defense attorney, what you should lay out ahead of time to kind of let the prosecutor know where you're going. And the prosecutor doesn't want to put all their cards on the table, but they want to give the jury this broad outline of what they're going to hear over the next potentially 10 weeks.
Yeah. I know, I'm not sure of the current statistic, but at one point, I think federal prosecutors or the government had, an 85% or even higher prosecution rate. Is that still the case today? And how airtight is prosecution's case against Madigan, do you think?
I think the odds are higher. They get to pick and choose their cases, and they're not going to pick a loser. They're pick a case where they think they're going to win. This case is complicated. I mean, they're going to have a lot of witnesses. There's multiple schemes that have to be gone through. Witnesses talk about each individual scheme. There's ComEd, there's AT&T, there's buildings that they tried to get money back to his law firm in exchange for influence. So there's a lot of different pieces to this, and you're going to have a pretty sharp jury to sit there and take this all in. That's why the opening statements are important, to give the jurors a little outline as to where the case is going.
And of course, there's 2 defendants, so this could be a long trial.
They say 10 weeks.
Yeah. Oh, well, okay. That is definitely a long trial. Yes. All right, CBS News Chicago legal analyst Irv Miller, thanks so much, and I know hopefully we'll be talking to you a lot as the trial gets underway.
Sounds good.
All right, take care. Thanks.